Live. Welcome to a wonderful Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, the last month of the year, getting closer and closer to the beginning of a new period of time I think everybody is looking forward to. We got so many people here. I want to say thank you to all of you who've shown up today. You are amazing. Right off the bat from Weatherman, we've got a $5 Culture Casino chat. $5 for the working man. Still waiting on that dancing hobo Gandalf emoji. Working on it. I promise. It's not as easy as I thought. But we'll get her done. We'll get her done. And thank you for the $5 Culture Casino cash. We got Ms. Pick Coffee. How you doing out there, dear? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for wrenching away. Kaladin says, good day to everybody. And we've got our friend Lord Thoth out there with his wrench. Who else rolled through the door? Well, a few other folks, like our good friend SFXF314 Saber-Tooth Raptor. What's up, buddy? Running with Scissors. Happy hump day. That's right. Indeed. We got last call with Troy. What's up, Troy? Trying to figure out the uptick in Disney stock since the first week in November. Who's buying? Institutions. Thinking that they're going to get they're going to get some love as we get closer to travel season for the holiday, trying to exploit what they knew were going to be opportunistic films. But I have a feeling that they're going to be sadly disappointed when the one on the screen comes out. We got Istafobos. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We've got a few other folks like Aaron Ratliff rolling in the door. What's up, Aaron? And Captain Fandom Nerd. What's up, Captain? Lee Kindler's out there as well. A few other folks coming in, including Mr. Cat. And let's see. Low Spec Linux Gaming. How you doing, Low Spec? How are you all doing? It's a Wednesday. It is. And we don't have audio again. Somebody came in and fiddled with my settings, I believe. Let me see if I can find that and fix it while we say, check out Low Spec Linux Gaming. I think you'll be happy. I think you will enjoy it. There we go. There's a good level for background sound. All right, who else we got? We got Love. Love is what we got. I said, remember that. All right, who else is out there? Tom F is out there. What's up, Tom? Magnifies over on the Green Machine. Look at those Green Machine folks. Got BMO Beta. BMO Beta. Many others as well. Love it. Love it. Mark Fields is in the house. Happy hump day. Positive vibes. Indeed. Positive vibes, everyone. Jeremy Heath. Follow the Bradley Fun raid. Thank you for that. Good to see you all. Thanks you, Ron, for sending everybody over. We got Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Hello, dear. Houston, hello. Who else we got? We got Dapper Bard. Good to see you, Dapper Bard. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Spider Unlimited. Hi, all. Stay warm today. Indeed, it is chilly across the country. There's Ron himself. Hello, Ron. Ron's a good dude. Ron's a fun guy. We got a Native Hawaiian out there. 808. Representing. Aloha. That's right. 808 isn't just a drum beat, kids. It's Hawaii. M Fish. Good morning, everybody. I agree. Morgan King, hello and good day. Who else we got? I already said hi to BMO Beta, but we'll do it again. Got the Canadian, the famous Canadian. Randall Orzer is in the house. Folks, share the stream, share the dream. Need to get as many people in here as we can. Got 100 in YouTube, 11 on X. Hello, my ex-compatriots. And 14 in the Green Machine. Say hi over there if you're on the Rumble side of things. And if you're on X, don't be afraid to chat. The chat works. I can actually get it over here. Let's see what else we got. We got John Gibson. Good morning. And the great Staccato DDS. A man of brilliant comments and incredible support of many, many channels. We got Bill S. Preston Esquire. Look at him. He's an attorney at law. Carl Singh, how you doing? Good morning. Yep, the last month of the year, indeed. And yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Speaking of wrapping things up, pick up something from Andy Masterson's amazing lab. He's got quite a many action figure products that I think you might want to own, including me. Isn't that right, Mr. Talent? Who else we got out? Oh my gosh! Willie's back! Willie the Monkey King is back! What's up, Willie? How's your project going, man? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're good, dude. Been missing you. Karadwin is out there from across the sea. Somewhere beyond the sea. Somewhere. Phoenix Knight! What's up? And the great D. Bud Martin, who wrenches the planet. It's like him and Eric K. And, well, there's another one, but he hasn't been here in a minute. Shout him out when he comes back. Alyssa1225, hello. And as far as the ladies go, I've got some of the best wrenches out there in the world. I'm so lucky. Let's see. This is Bill Bloom or Bill Blom running for Greyhound. Awesome. Awesome. Be safe. Schallbach. Snow Brown. Yeah. True story. Who else is out there? Scott Somers is out there. Scott. Some loser is here. Amazon also requires people to wear pronoun pins. I did not know that. Or maybe I did and forgot it. There's a lot of info out there, like Butterbiscuit, who's been here for 7 months. Thank you, my friend. Yo, brother, here's another month. Tip your mailman. It's cold out there. But baby, it's cold outside. The Batcap. Hello, and good morning to the Batcap. I hope everything's going well with you and yours, my friend. Jeremy Magnum, how you doing? We got Fresh Snow. Congrats to Zegler and DEI Isney for a trailer ratio. Ba-boom! Not just a ratio, obliteration. Hopefully you get a chance to watch today's video. I dropped courtesy of a couple of great humans. Both Martin and Nolan were dropping just info yesterday. It was great. At least that's when we recorded. This morning I had to record an update so I could get the right numbers out there. And it just kept going up. I released the video and it was up another 20K. I was like, good gravy. Petty, and Frank. Let's do the show. About time. It's about time, Culture. You're late. I know. I don't know what happened there. We jumped right into the show. Skipped over the countdown. You guys want to do the countdown? Let's do the countdown. That wasn't it. There's the countdown. All right. Not sure what's going on. Well, let's get to it, though. There's Frank. There's the lovely Juliet saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. What's up? JT Gunn. Late Night with Cap. Check him out. It wasn't me. It was this guy. It was the one-armed man. Howdy, all you culturitos. Punk wobble. All right, we'll get to y'all in a moment. Okay, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. We got 17 stories in all, and we are starting with Bill Maher. Bill Maher says, I may quit. I'm a quitter. I don't want to talk about Trump. I don't want to talk about Trump all the time. Why not? He was a source of ratings gold for you the first time around, and for the 4 years after that when you were praising a dementia patient. So why wouldn't you want more gold? Well, because you can't tell lies anymore, especially since the goal is to get rid of the government from inside the media. True story. Speaking of true stories, we've got a lovely second story. That's right. Amazon is going to distribute Macs in the UK, Germany, and Italy because Sky's output deal expires, and I don't think they were able to negotiate. This is according to JB Perrett. It's probably accurate. AI is not a threat, but an opportunity, says Meta. Of course, that's right. EMEA Global Partnerships, head over there says we should be cautious of either deifying it or fearing it. Well, how about we just get, the bare minimum out of AI that we can without sacrificing any of our humanity? That's what I want. Looks like people want Euphoria. Looks like season 3 debut is 2026. This after hearing just how much in limbo this was. I don't blame them. I don't blame it. I blame us. I blame us. I blame James Gunn for giving us an inferior DC product. The Creature Commandos is going to kick off the new DC, followed by Superman, who, despite Warner Brothers reportedly not being thrilled with the trailer, David Cornsweet is going to freak everyone out. Is that good or is that bad? Good question. Another good question. Where will the madness end? The Snow White trailer is out, and Variety does nothing but report on it positively. Almost everybody else does. If you want the real story, once again, this is why the mainstream fails. They don't tell you what's happening. In fact, I'm even going to try to spin it. The amount of ratio on this particular trailer is ridiculous. Disney knew it was coming. They didn't seem to care. And, they hid it from everybody for 2 weeks. How much more could they do? If you've looked, they've even changed what looks like their graphic and name package on their channel. Or I could be wrong. Take a look at it again. This is going to keep climbing. I think it's going to reach the same level as the previous teaser, which will be 1.3 million and more. That's bad. Things are bad at Disney overall because Disneyland's offering $67 tickets per day. That means you have to buy 3 days, though, so it gets that price back up there. But this is for locals specifically, trying to get people to spend money at Disney. This is how bad it's getting in the theme park industry, at least for Disney anyway. The CW's DC era has ended with Superman and Lois finale. The numbers were doing rather well. They were a lot of fun. This show in particular, a lot of terrible ones, like Batwoman. But I have a feeling this is the end of an era of hit and miss television. It's also the end of a lot of scripted stuff for CW. Oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. They're going to have to convert a lot of stuff to news anyway. Joe Rogan, here's news. #1 podcast on Spotify for 2024. Is anybody surprised? No. He says he leads the audience. Let's just say the giant chunk of audience is there for Joe. Like it used to be for that skinny guy in New York that used to have a rational mind. Speaking of rational mind, Timothy Hutton and the Leverage producers have reached a settlement after people went after him for Me Too, #baloney sausage, or Time's Up, or whatever else you want to throw at him. But Kieran and Culkin isn't going to show his kids Home Alone, which he and his brother starred in 1990. He's got reasons, but they seem illogical to me. It's not like your kids don't know you're an actor, or that your brother was as well. Founder of a failed crypto platform, Celsius Network, has pled guilty to fraud charges. Interesting how so many of these crypto leaders are in some big trouble, and now NFTs are claimed to be a scam. Nike just shut theirs down. Speaking of shutting things down, well, apparently they shut down fast deliveries to 2 predominantly black zip codes, according to a DC lawsuit. This is bad. We'll have to see what comes of this. You never want the government to call you racist. Losses in China have driven GM to basically take a $5 billion charge off for their joint venture with China Automotive Company. This is a huge cut in the value of its assets, and it kind of looks bad for Chinese-American partnerships going forward. Partnerships, indeed, according to the former Abercrombie CEO partner, who definitely is a bad dude. This partner is pleading not guilty to his same type of charges. Landlords are using AI to raise rents, and California cities are pushing back with some strange bans and strange ordinances that make it an unlawful information sharing scheme. Interesting language there. And finally, a bear, which we'll get to during bonus time. So if you've stuck around this long, give us a few more moments after. We'll get the bear story done. We'll get to the super chats, and we'll get to some conversations with you. And the collapsing news. Oh my. Stick around, folks. 232 of you right now. Let's draw that number up. Share the stream, share the dream, and let's go to bonus time. That's right. Welcome to those of you on Green Machine. We got Crazy White Boy that joined us over there. Some Imagination and so many others. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. 40 of you on the Twitter machine. Hello, Twitter. Houston. Hello. Let's say bear time. We'll get to bear time. I'll jump on the chat. We'll get caught up and talk about the news. So a man was injured Man was injured protecting his wife. That's right. The polar bear was on the way well, I guess probably eat her face. I mean, that's what polar bears like to do. Eat shell alive. Good times indeed. So yeah, Northern Ontario police say, you know, this a man in Fort Severn First Nation, Ontario, was injured Tuesday morning in a polar bear attack. Um, the man who leapt onto a polar bear to protect his wife from being mauled is recovering from serious injuries in his arm and legs, but is expected to recover. The couple had come out of their home in the First Nation to find their dogs sometime before 5 a.m. And found a polar bear in their driveway. The bear lunged at the woman. The woman slipped to the ground as her husband leapt onto the animal to prevent its attack. The bear then attacked the male, of course, causing serious but non-life threatening injuries to his arms and legs. As the man tried to fight the bear, a neighbor came and shot it. Congratulations to the neighbor. The bear backed off after being shot multiple times. Yeah, because polar bears are, tough. The police arrived at the home after receiving reports of gunshots and a possible bear sighting. Possible bear. This thing was getting ready to chew these people up. And according to some people, if you're attacked by a polar bear, definitely do not play dead. That is a myth. Fight as long as you can. That's from Alyssa McCall at Polar Bears International. I am no authority, and that is not me telling you that. So, a healthy polar bear that's out on the sea ice is not going to have a lot of incentive to attack a human being, but one that's inside, when they attack, they're often hungry and unwell, according to a scientist. So, there you go. So, knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. All right. Let's get back to you, because you are key to the channel. If I were the key to the channel. Good to see you. Not Prince, not Duke, but King. Bill Blum's like retired and hunting for money. There you go. I think everybody is. All right, we got a few super duper chats. We're going to jump on those. Thank you to those of you who support the channel. You keep me alive here on the air 5 days, weekdays every time for the 6-minute daily, and the videos I drop as often as I can, often daily, and sometimes 2 or 3. We'll see where we are at the end of today. Late night with Cap. The JT Gunn himself for $2 says, "Are you shaving for the new year?" Well, I'm trimming the beard post Christmas. I'll still have a beard though. I'll still have a beard. I just look less ZZ Top. But that's the answer to that question. I like the beard though. It could be I go back to a strap, right? Chin strap beard. I mean, or a goatee for 90% of my life, or ever since I started growing facial hair. Maybe that's 80% of my life, but yeah. SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor for 5 Culture Casino Cash says, soon there will be an elf casino on the shelf coming to a shelf near you. That would be great, right? To bring forth the magical season. Hey, I would sign off on an elf, a culture casino elf on a shelf. I think, first of all, it would be a great model for an elf. Let me tell you, it'd be a great model. Period. Yeah. Yeah. Want me to model something? All right. I am in a mood today. I'm in a mood today. Simply because you're watching me. What do we got out there? I've got news under my skin. I want to talk about the news, actually. I do. Hopefully you do too. Because ratings on news in many places are falling like a rock. Falling like a rock. Falling like a rock. They love me, love me, love me, love me. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Let's get to it. We got Liberty Hall's cat gifting a Culture Casino membership out there, which goes to Willie the Monkey King. How's it going? Thank you, Liberty Hall's cat. Mucho apreciado, my friend. We got a Dave G Sound out there with a member chat saying, CC, hooray! Hooray to you, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's really go. Let's see if this will work. First of all, let's flash the studio on. Let's take a look at what the new scene will look like. Yeah, that looks about right. And we're going to try a new scene, folks. We'll see if that works for us. Okay. I'm going to preface this with the following statement. If the news is there to report factual information, why would it matter or should it matter where you get your news from? All the news should be the same, so you shouldn't have to worry about that, right? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be true, and a lot of people feel like they were misled. For the 207 people that are here across all the platforms, I say, that seems logical, right? I'm not off my rocker by any means. So let's look at some news coming from Fox News. Again, I hear the sighs and gasps out there, but if news is the news, perhaps where you get your information from shouldn't matter, right? MSNBC, by the way, this can't be disputed. These are actual information. These are actual factual pieces of information. MSNBC posts another critical ratings low among critical demo. Well, yeah, that's the people with money, and the ones that are still spending it, 25 to 54, because the people that are older than that and have money are likely not, purchasing anything that's, on the average advertisement anywhere. So Liberal Network itself sees ratings low and smallest non-holiday weekend audience in 20 years, 25 to 54 demographic. That's not great. That's not great. Oh, look, it's the black-pilled Bigfoot. Hail to the cultured one. Hail to you, my friend. Hey, Matt G's here. Good to see you. But anyway, if you look at this, so this is Jen Psaki gushing about Biden's pledge not to pardon Hunter. Showed true character. I don't know about that. Anyway, MSNBC had one of its worst days in 2 decades last week. You know what? I'm looking on the wrong side of things. I just figured that out. Silly. You guys are like, why is he looking the other way? Back to it. All right, this will look better. MSNBC had one of its worst days in 2 decades last week as the liberal network continues to struggle on the heels of President-elect Donald Trump's victory over Vice President Kamala Harris. On November 26, MSNBC had the lowest rated non-holiday weekend among the advertiser-coveted demographic of adults 25 to 54 in 20 years. MSNBC managed only 38,000 average demo viewers. Wow. Its smallest non-holiday audience among the critical viewers since July 19th, 2004. That's a long time ago. Viewers between the ages of 25 and 54 are the most sought after by advertisers as they presumably have spending power but aren't completely set in their ways. The only times MSNBC had a smaller weekday audience among critical viewers over the last 20 years came on a New Year's Day and July 4. These are some of the people there. A variety of MSNBC programs hit all-time lows on Tuesday as the 11th Hour with Stephanie Ruhle and Jose Diaz Ballart reports had their smallest audience ever among total viewers. Eesh. Chris Jansing reports Deadline White House and Katie Tur reports had their worst days ever among the demos. So it doesn't sound like they're doing well. Looks like even Rachel Maddow's show all shed 50% of its audience among adults 25 to 54 since the victory of the president-elect. The ratings debacle comes as Comcast announced it's going to spin off NBC Universal cable assets, including MSNBC, into a separate company that will not be tied to NBC News. As a result, the fate of shared resources and even the cable network's name and editorial direction are in question. I bet. I bet. Um, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Krampus Jeebus. Culture produces 4% of the country's natural gas. Thank you for that. Um, Morning Joe co hosts Joe and Mika angered many viewers last month when they admitted that they met face to face with the incoming president after spending years insisting that he was not a great human and wore a brown shirt. Um, yeah, not to mention the fact that NSNBC's MSNBC's host Al Sharpton has also come under fire and irked colleagues after it was revealed that his nonprofit took money from the Kamala campaign before he interviewed her. That's no bueno. So, um, this continues the idea or the potential that if this is for sale, and Musk asked how much it was, are we less than a month away from hearing that he is buying it? Don't know. Interesting question, though. Let's get back to the regular bonus screen, see what you guys have to think. Again, if you're enjoying the news coverage today, feel free to share the stream, share the dream. If you're coming in late, go back and watch. If you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments below. Replay gang. So, who else is out there? I know you're out there somewhere. Bucky Cat is out there somewhere. Av is out there somewhere. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And Nicholas Horton says, early. Good evening, everyone. I know you're over across the pond, my friend. I hope all is well. 38,000 viewers, all in New York or CA, probably in hospitals, waiting rooms, places you can't change the channel, mental institutions, airport lobbies, although CNN actually lost that contract, so maybe it is MSNBC in the airport now. Lots of other places like that. In really bad bars, probably have this stuck on somewhere. Yep, and Dave G's sound is correct. Media as you knew it is gone, bro. It is. Toasty. Toasty. Speaking of which, I just want to say thank you for the gifty. That was great. We're trying to get to, with one in the cupboard, we're trying to get to 20 per day, 20 new members, gifted memberships every day. So if you're here and you're not subscribed to the channel, you're not going to be given a free membership. Now, believe it or not, subscribing is free on YouTube and on Rumble, and obviously on X. You can follow me there, and that's free. So do it. It'll save you some time trying to get actual information. Take advantage of my free subscription offer. Membership's a different thing. Fresh snow. Liberty Halls, engaging in lurking mode. I'll be unable to chat. Happy hump day all. I hope you're doing well, Liberty Halls, and thank you for your support and your listenership, I guess, at this point. Dr. Megatron says, are we surprised that they're losing viewership? Nope. I'm not. I stopped watching back in 2005, learned how much bologna sausage they were delivering to people back then. Surprised it took this long, to be honest. Well, I think the biggest part of this habit started during the first Gulf War because we had 24-hour news coverage and people seemed to enjoy watching the war in real time. I think it was the first time we'd ever had in real time war coverage. We certainly didn't have it in Vietnam, and had we had it in Vietnam, I think that war would have been wrapped up much sooner, but that's an entirely other conversation. Ram Bam 3000. Another way to put it is that El Trumpo is a Hugo Boss enthusiast. I have no idea what that means, but okay. We got a lot of stuff going on. I appreciate that you all are here. It's wild. I can't get my sound to balance out right now. I'm very concerned with that. It seems odd. Seems very odd. Yeah, I'm still not super excited about I don't know about you guys, But I'm still not super excited about DC's new Superman because it doesn't look like a Superman film. Um, it just seems odd. It is what it is. Six says, "What are the reasons you found illogical?" Well, I think that the reasons he gives is that he doesn't believe the kids are old enough. I'm not sure that's true. They are younger children, but I wouldn't reinforce fears about things or any of that. Perhaps I understand with the very young one that the tarantula would be spooky, but you know, like I said, I think these kids are aware that their parents are big deals and their uncle's a big deal. But again, I could be wrong. I just a lot of times I think sometimes we don't expose kids to things that they should be exposed to at a younger age. We certainly don't want them being afraid of things that are it's illogical to be afraid of. But entirely different conversation. And again, that's an opinion, not a fact. Just my opinion. Hey, good morning, Hampton. Hope you're doing well. And Grim is here. What's up in Theater? Um, a tipping barn says, I imagine culture looks like a young Zach Efron under the beard. I have been clean shaven, I believe, on YouTube once, maybe. The problem is I grow hair fast. So there's that. And six, I see that somehow you're back in the chat. So don't know what was going on with that, but I am grateful to you, especially for that Jaguar story the other day. That was amazing. Here's a question from Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino Cash. Why would Elon want MSNBC direct access to advertisers, an immediate presence in 45% of American homes, access to other audiences he's not getting right now, and kind of a platform to present an unbiased news, I guess, because you just retool that, cut it down to where it needs to be. And all of a sudden, you have a viable source that competes with not just Fox, but others. There's a decent chance he steals most of Fox's audience with the right selection of hosts. Perhaps he can get Joe Rogan to double duty and actually work on the TV side for him with an entirely different show. I would have liked to see Joe in that format, see how he would do. But again, those are my preferences. But I do believe that the ability to actually have an immediate set of carriage deals, I think, is from a business perspective, would be great. Plus, wouldn't you like to watch all kinds of live stuff from inside of SpaceX and watch the amazing catch that happened again about 5 hours, 6 hours ago now? They just catch the booster and with the chopsticks. That was cool. I don't know. I'm a space guy. Plus, I want to see where we'll be with robots. I mean, who doesn't like robots? As long as they're not trying to take over the world or kill us all. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot there, and it's not worth very much. So I mean, the purchase price wouldn't be terribly high. It's the same reason why you'd want to acquire, Alex's network, right? Um, because it's certainly not the assets; they're all easily purchasable. It's it's the bandwidth and the name. Of course, in that case, you definitely want to get the name at the same time. You want to get Alex's name as well, um, which was always silly. The Onion would do that, right? But and then the fact that they conspired to do it with the trustee, that's a problem. Those are my thoughts. I'm sure everybody's going to have their thoughts on it. We've got a membership, a gifty from Angela Richter. Thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. We have some people out there that uh, will be appreciating that. On top of your member chat, which I absolutely love, says, I'm really late. Chasing a feral toddler. Well, just be good. Be safe. Don't trip on anything when you're doing that. That's the tendency. Um, but I'm sure you had a good time regardless. And youngsters are great. Who we got out there? RC's here. Hello. Oh, I did not know. Ram Bam 3000, that was the case. Fair enough. That's crazy. I did not know that. Huh. I'm a history buff, so how did I not know that? I don't know. I would like to see everybody audited. Wouldn't you like to see everybody audited? I do. Yeah, Carvel has always been hit and miss throughout history. Sometimes he's been a little bit more dramatic in his takes. Sometimes he's been more measured. As a political, I'm going to say the word tool, but a political operative would be a term I think he would prefer, and his wife. They're both on different sides of the equation. Interesting takes, but I think that Carvel specifically um, is a pretty broad thinker. He takes a wide view of things. I would say that up until recently, just my perception though. What's the Snow White trailer ratio at? Keenan Barnes asks. Snow White ratio. Let's take a look. Why not? Let's do a live look in on Snow White. Bologna sausage. It's just Snow White. They don't even honor the dwarves. This is how bad Disney is, right? We're not going to honor the dwarves anymore. You know, again, it took 8 to launch the company to what it became. Very silly. Very silly indeed. All right. Right now, we are sitting at negative 230 to 17 up. 230,000 down, 17 up. Disney, yo bad. No bueno. No bueno. Plus, did you guys, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but the trailer has 3.9 million views. 3.9 million. 14,495 comments. That'll be well over 20,000 by the end of this day. Thank you, Kanan, for the $2 super chat. But that's the ratio. 17K up, 230 down. I've watched the trailer multiple times now. It doesn't get better, and the language really is setting me off. This is it feels really cultural revolution to me. Which makes sense, right? Because Disney's now basically compromised by the cultural revolutionaries. The language in it is ridiculous. And let me tell you, after watching the first episode of Skeleton Crew, that language is prevalent in there. Really, really bad. Tired of that. Apparently, it gets worse in the third episode. The 6, I'm not going to argue with the fact that it's his right. I'm with you. But what did I say? I didn't say it was wrong. I said it was illogical. At least for the older one. That's my opinion. Again, I found it odd and illogical and said so. Oops. Well, I'm just catching up with where these are in the chat. Sorry, I'm 6 minutes behind on the chats, guys. I apologize. Hey, there's Tender Warrior 68. Wonderlific Wednesday. I love how you say that. That's amazing. Is Spaceship Vampire here? There's Spaceship Vampire. 6 says, I didn't watch the trailer. Is it the same one showing before? I can't remember the movie it was in front of. It played in front of Wicked and Moana 2. On the holiday weekend space, the 6-day weekend, apparently, that Moana 2 got. And again, I don't think they released it on YouTube until after those films had gone through the holiday cycle, hoping to catch all those people who were quote unquote the fans. That was the only thing that made sense. But that's not normally how you advertise. You normally advertise simultaneously on YouTube, or you drop it ahead of time on YouTube or whatnot. So, but again, I mean, they went another direction with it, I think, because they were trying to preserve it for the film audience, who they might consider their most faithful customers. Still think in the theater, I would have been very much turned off. I am not sure how to pronounce this. Um, I'm going to say juice. It's got a picture of orange juice. Um, she's glorious and a queen. Well, there you go. Punk Waddle says, I was clean shaven once. Have you seen a hairless penguin? Nope. Bucky Cat says, I need to pick out the choicest comments on this Snow White trailer and read them out. Hey, that's not a half bad idea. Not a half bad idea. Let's take a look. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I have this in my head now. That's Knight Rider, right? No, I wasn't really hate watching it. But I won't rate something I don't watch all the way through. I'm not an automatic thumbs down guy, no matter how much I don't enjoy what you're doing. Oh, 6, I promise I wasn't being condescending. Are you muted? No way, Estephobos. I said hi to you immediately today, and there's Shellbach. What's up, Shellbach? All right, let's take a look at these. Take a look at these comments. It'll be fun. It should be fun. It will be fun. It should be fun. Babamo. All right. So let's see. Disney's Snow White official trailer. 17K up, 230 down. Not sure if you guys can see that. I wonder if I can improve it any. Improve it? That's just a bunch of videos. That's not what we want. Is there a way to get out of the video thing? There we go. Comments. I'll give Disney some credit. They are brave enough to leave the comment section open. That's true. That was 22 hours ago. Adam J. Cuthbert said, Gal Gadot, magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? Mirror, you are, Your Majesty. Cut to credits. I agree. Can we make this, can we embiggen even more? Okay. Rachel Zegler. I don't need you, Prince. Prince, shut up, Farquad Light. I'm here for my real princess, Gal Gadot. There you go. Man, that's going to stay in my head forever. All right. At this point, the comment section is the real magic mirror. Yeah, probably. Disney, we are a diverse and inclusive company. Also, Disney, we don't hire dwarves. That's true. A. Carter again. Disney, relive the classic story. Also, Disney changes the classic story. Also true. You've got to do better, Disney. Thank you, Cap. That was really funny from Spaceship Vampire. Snow Brown, where have you been, my love? The Prince, your stepmom's house. Wow. Quite literally. The comment section is spoken. We all want the evil queen to win. There you go. Red Cell says the Queen is nothing to worry about. She's the fairest of them all. Lady Laux, I believe, says this 2024 version isn't the movie that started it all. It is the movie that ended it all. R.I.P. Disney. I will miss you. Look at that, 144 thumbs up. Here's one that got loved. Rachel Zegler. I don't need your business. Everyone, your terms are accepted. Yikes. Wesley Gordon got 3,400 for saying, no one believes Gal Gadot is jealous. No one, ever. I'm rooting for the Queen. There you go. Man, these are insane. Think of all of these. They just don't like what's going on. Poor Walt, indeed, Netflix for him. The Queen is the true hero, saving the kingdom from Snow White, 1900. The evil queen saying, I don't remember you being this opinionated. Ha ha, that was on purpose. I probably. 2,300. Crazy stuff. Our good friend SFX0340 in the Sabretooth Raptor weighs in saying, I'd rather watch Snow Toxic Man Flu and the 97 Samurai Micro Comics divisions. The villain is Spider-Man Dennis the Menace Will Wheaton. That would be amazing. I think he'd lose his mind. Truly. Truly. You guys have great ideas and good super chats. Thank you guys. And I want to say thank you to the people who gifted members today. You are amazing. Scroll in. Let's see if we can find a big one. What's one of the? Oh, here's one from Ashley Wilson. Meeting Hollywood stars is a dream, but Keanu Reeves stands apart. His humility, grit, and wisdom are endlessly inspiring. Who wouldn't want a conversation with the man who brought Neo and John Wick to life? That's 5,400 likes, completely out of place 4 hours ago. Well done, Ashley. I'm scrolling. Who's going to awake her with a kiss is a good question. I like that one. Yeah. Queen, who is the fairest? You, my majesty, film ends. True story. It's the same one as before, the credits one. Trying to catch up with some of the big number ones, because I know there were some out there. Anyway, it's just, this is endless. There's 14,000 of these. Timestamp. This is what Gal Gadot's jealous of. I don't know. I really don't. The question is, I guess, as we dip back over to bonus time, let me ask you, why is Disney, or would Disney be considering Rachel Zegler for a Marvel role? Answer me this. Riddle me this, Batman. Because I'd like to know. Yeah, Landman. There you go. Billy Bob Thornton is killing it. I love how you just spit truth and people are like, well, facts. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. So yesterday, for about 3 or 4 hours, the president in South Korea declared martial law, claiming there was a threat from the north, I guess. And that ended because I guess it's a parliamentary system over there, met and said, no, thank you. A lot of people were out protesting in front of the government buildings. So there you got. Thank you, Angela. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your contributions. Thanks for being great. And mind the toddler. Yeah, I guess a lot of people are correct. I think for many, the CGI dwarves are like nightmare fuel. I'm not going to deny that as, something that could be truly a reality. But yeah. Let's see. Hey, Cotton, what's up? Cotton Ministries. Good to see you, buddy. You're doing well, man. Shellbach is correct. I'll watch the original Snow White. Me too. Yeah, I didn't see any positive comments. I really didn't. I've kind of scrolled about. Maybe there were some. Maybe the ones I skipped over with just a few thumbs ups. But I could be wrong. Spaceship Vampire. Forget kissing. What Ziegler needs in order to wake up is a good. Ooh. All right. Phobos. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the wokest of them all? That's definitely Ziegler. I think Gal will come to her senses and speak out against this, especially if the movie just collapses right off the bat. Carlos Alfredo Lopez, good morning, my friend. What? Oh, you didn't hear about that? About Ziegler for a Marvel role? Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if they try to throw her into Star Wars too. Seems to be the path of, you know, least resistance. Dr. Megatron, I understand this, but you can actually get like nice people that check those boxes, right? Man, I'm going to say something that I'm going to hate saying. Ladies, I am just saying this. She is disagreeable, underinformed, and difficult to like. They're raising these people to be this way. She's 24 years old, 25 years old, and she is absolutely a piece of work. Nobody, the masses are not going to find her appealing. Hey, Terry Rose, good to see you. Hey, MCU and Rachel, a credible source? Dude, I read it from multiple sources the other day. You want me to go back and try to find it? Polly, you're a good researcher. Hey, Gojira, stop! Anyway, by the way, go check out Latino Science Channel. He's great. Love him. He's a brother. Larry Wells, I can forgive Jaguar before I forgive Marvel. I really wish they would have just stopped at Endgame. I don't think I'm alone in that. Holla if you hear me. Hey, what's up, Luke? How's the book going, dude? Oh, thank you, Jill. Yeah. Hampton's like, don't apologize, culture. We get it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got to take the car in again. This is going to be a long day. What else we got? Running with Scissors says Ziegler's level of entitlement. Good word. Entitlement is off the charts. She should be grateful for the opportunity. They're going to pay me for every hour that I stand in that dress, for every view that I get. Okay. Good luck with that. All right. Nicholas Horton says, late Nexers. No, don't do that to him. He's a good dad. He's a good dude. All right. Well, we've been through the comments this morning. We got some super duper chats in the house. Got a membership or two and Butta Biscuit hanging out with us today. We are blessed. For those of you watching on X, for those of you watching on YouTube, for those of you watching on Rumble, thank you. This morning, we are redirecting directly to our friends over there at Midnight's Edge in the morning. They're about 20 minutes or so from start time, 25 minutes or so. And I hope all of you have an extraordinary day. I think today I will be thrown off a roof by Wilton. Should be fun. We will be out to do greater things later today. Check out today's video. Lots of fun. Myself and Nolan Thunder and Martin Stone. You've probably seen them before, especially if you check out that gameplay. So do that. Anyway, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to Culture Casino yet?
Well, no,
Friggin' A.
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.